This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Start us off. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Are bunched together. First play looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That pass pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Turns it loose downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Field it in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looks left and finds his target there. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the run here, lets it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
First and goal, Georgia Tech.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later or maybe in the second half.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Grab behind the line, it's more. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Welch. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose. He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Powell. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Welch. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And they're trying to punch it in here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1.
221 away. 221. Here we go. Ready.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Welch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense really clicking.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Lane.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Golden Bears pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a quick grab. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Golden Bears will line up here on first down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Cal. Now the try here for the extra point.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Runs through the defender. He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The gain makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. Now they're running on the toss. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Breaking tackles and going. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz here. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Not the play call I thought we would see. Maybe trying to surprise this defense, but they were not fooled at all. Give credit to the coordinator and the discipline of this defense to bring him down.
Second down and goal upcoming. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield with the left. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Takes the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Well, they test the middle there but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Quarterback still with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's second down after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Odom. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They couldn't stop him there.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That pass is caught. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Welch. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometime.
It's a fake. The up man has it. They don't get the first down. The return team all over it. They stop him short. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Pressure is coming. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. Past the 50.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Golden Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Cal. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Second down after the incompletion. He's going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Second down, they're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Nice grab. It's Odom. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did, right?
Looking to throw it deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Breaks into the open. And he finally goes down near midfield. That's a solid return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone, Peter? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second and goal.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you...
Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Powell. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
First down for the offense.
The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's another deep shot. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Sam's right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in.